Hello, everyone. I hope that you're doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha, and I welcome you to my channel. As always, I'm so grateful that you're listening, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate the support. And I'm sure a lot of you are aware that I've kind of completely changed my channel. I used to do videos every single day, and now I only do it once a week on Thursdays. And the rest of my videos are on my Soul Vitamins membership site, so check out the link below, and if you're interested, join up. It's really cheap right now. I'm going to be increasing the price in a couple of months, but right now it's like a beta tester mode kind of. And so in this one I want to speak to you about something that is pretty common for me right now, and I'm noticing that it's pretty common for a lot of INFJs that are in my acquaintance in my friendship, or people that I know, INFJs that I am friendly with, I should say. And the basic idea behind this is that we have, as INFJs, we have lots of people we know. Not many friends, close friends, or people that we can confide in, but we have many people that we know um, superficially, I would say, or just perfunctorily, like we just know them, right? But more than that, I find that INFJs have friends who are closer to them, who are less superficial, more so in the online world than in the offline world. Like I notice a lot of my really close friends are people that I've never met before, or I've met maybe once or twice, but I met them online and I know them from some online group or some community, and we're really close. We talk a lot about esoteric subjects and abstract subjects and things that I would normally not speak to about with my friends or my family that are in the offline world, like here in the physical world, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why I think the internet has been such a boon for introverts in general, because without it, to find someone that you could connect with, if you think about it from like the even the 40s or the 50s, or like from 200-300 years ago, or even before that, it must have been very difficult being an introvert in those times, because it's very difficult for us to make friends. And then if we make a friend, if they leave or they disappear or they get married, then that's it. You only have that one friend, and then what are you going to do? But with the internet, we're able to make friends from all over the world in all different genres and all different age groups, from people who are like really young, who are really old, in the middle, and in different aspects of their life and different phases of their life. And so it makes it a little bit easier for us, because yes, it's not the same, of course. It's not the same as having a friend like right next to you. But it makes it a big difference, because at least when you're feeling lonely or you're feeling alone, you have someone that, yeah, you can talk to. Or in general, you have friends that you can talk to, even if it's just like in like a chat, right? It's not like you would even do a video call with them. Very rarely that you would. But at least you have that, right? At least you're able to be like, all right, at least I have some friends. Even if they're online and I've never met them, at least I have someone who cares about me and who I can message and ask questions to and tell my problems to, and they'll listen to me and they'll care about me. And so for me particularly, it has been a major boon to have the internet as a backup resource, I should say. Like yeah, I have offline friends. Obviously, I have lots of friends in the real world, but I do notice that my friendships are stronger and deeper with my online friends. Maybe it's because we know we're never going to see them, and we're able to share ourselves with them without fear of rejection or ridicule. And if they reject us, they're just going to leave, and it's not going to leave such a big mark on us, perhaps. Or maybe it's that we make these friendships based on certain criteria or certain common interests, and so we've kind of established that trust already. We've kind of shared a little bit of ourselves online already, being vulnerable to each other, and then we're able to form that like bond, which is pretty much not unbreakable but very strong. And so that makes us feel a little bit better about the friendship, and we're able to share a little bit more of ourselves, as opposed to with a person who is maybe next to us, but we are afraid to be vulnerable with them, because it's like face to face, and being vulnerable face to face is so difficult, right? It's much easier to do it online through chat. Also, of course, it works better for INFJs because we're better at writing than we are at speaking. So, I can send brilliant messages on text and the person will understand me perfectly. But then, they call me and I'm on the phone with them and I'm like, I'm a bumbling idiot. So it's just extremely difficult. I mean, I'm better at it now than I was at it before, but I'm still terrible at communicating about difficult subjects or things like that face to face. I'm just not good at it. I'm not good at it. I'm trying to become better at it by practice, but it is really difficult. A lot of times I'll just be like, I'll just text you. I'll just text you. So yeah, I think it actually does help a lot for INFJs to have friends where the majority of the communication is through text. And so it makes our voice notes because it gives us time to think, it gives us time to formulate our thoughts, it gives us time to just really organize ourselves and be like, all right, this is what I'm going to say. This is what they said, this is what I'm going to say, this is how it's going to go, this is how I'm going to end. And then you put it out there and it's very coherent. And then the other person replies back in text or voice format. And you're able to hear it, you're able to listen to it over and over again. And you're able to formulate your thoughts again and then little by little back and forth. And that kind of slow communication is much better for an INFJ, for an introvert in general, because it gives us time. It gives us time to formulate the thoughts and make them make them go properly from our head to our tongue and outward, right? Because a lot of times we have a hard time with that. And perhaps this is one of the other reasons why we have a lot of friends that we do only communicate with on on a text message basis. We've never spoken to them on the phone, of course, because that's a horrible way to communicate. And we've never done a video call with them, but I mean, come on, really, who does video calls anymore, really? I don't know, I don't like them. I mean, I'm trying to get used to them, but I don't like them naturally. And then, like text is the best way. You just write your thoughts out. You can delete words, you can backspace, you can delete entire sentences if you don't like it. But when you're on the phone with someone, you can't delete a whole conversation. You can't be like, oh wait, actually I didn't mean it that way, I meant it this way. No wonder it's so difficult, because then misunderstandings arise and miscommunications arise because you're like, no, but that's not what I meant, this is what I meant. So difficult. So it doesn't mean, of course, that you give up on the situation and you're like, well, I'm an INFJ, I can't communicate, so I'm just gonna have online friends and I'm gonna ignore everyone in my offline world. Yes, it's very easy for us to do that, and then what we end up doing is we start isolating ourselves. We only have online friends and we have no one around us that we can rely upon. So when it comes time to like physically needing help, for example, like moving our stuff or being in the hospital and needing a care package or things like that, we have no one physically to rely upon. That's great that you have 3,000 online friends, but are they going to be able to help you? Are they going to be able to drive up to your house and help you when you're lying there with a broken leg, or when you need help because you have a fever or whatever it might be, right? So it's like, yeah, great, awesome. It's very easy for us to make online friends, but realize that there's a reason why you live in this physical world. There's a reason why you need friends in this physical world as well. There's a reason why you need people around you in this physical world as well. So don't ignore it completely. Great that you have friends online, but remember there's a physical world that you need to take care of as well. Not just because it's nice, to have someone to take care of you, but also because it's much nicer sometimes to have a physical person next to you who you can talk to, you can vent to or chat with, who you can be physically close to, perhaps even who you can get a hug from. Like, physical touch is very important to human beings, and we don't do enough of it, obviously. And so all of this is necessary. So the point of this video, as you might imagine, is it's awesome. We're very good at online stuff. We're very good at text messaging and all that stuff. Great, awesome, good. Keep going with that. Don't lose that, of course, because they're your important friends. But remember that it is absolutely crucial to cultivate some offline friends as well, some people around you in the physical world, so you can have some people there where you can go up to them and actually physically touch them, or get a hug from them, or converse with them, have a meal with them. All those things that are the spice of life, really, I think. Or that's what they say. Again, I hope that this made sense to you. I just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was kind of a weird subject. It's a very random, and I'm sure only INFJs or introverts will get it because a lot of people will be like, what? Yeah, no, I don't have any online friends. I only have friends who are in the real world. Come on. And so I thought that this would be useful for you. If you have questions about this, let me know, of course. And again, I'm so grateful for your support. I really appreciate it. And please don't forget to check out Soul Vitamins. I'm really happy and excited to have all of you in there so we can have great conversations and we can build our community there. Have an amazing day, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.